Hello, once again, everybody. Welcome back to some more All the Mods 10. I am Towkn, and as you can see, I went ahead and did something. So I went ahead and was like, you know what? Well, I want to get my wither modules up, right? I want to get them up self-aware so that we can guarantee Nether stars from this thing, right? We want to make sure we can guarantee them. Let's go ahead though. I go like this and take this out of here. Go like this and take these out. We could then, honestly, we probably don't even really need this anymore, so we're just going to go ahead and throw it in there for now. But if I go like this and put this here in here, and then we need to make some more of our things, which I don't have saved, so let's go ahead and click here and click at hostile real quick. And we are going to actually, I think I'm going to go ahead and click on this. Go in here, grab this linking tool out real quick. Make sure that is linked to it. And we're going to click on here, click on here, click on there, and then go like that for this crafting pattern for this. I'm going to throw all that in there. We will go in here. And we need to remove one of these patterns. Honestly, we could probably remove all of the dirt ones since we no longer need the dirt ones in there. We no longer need the end stone in there. The emerald one we want to keep in there. So now we just need to grab this one here. We'll put like that. Let's see. One of these empty. Yes, that one's empty. Wonder if that one. That's weird that that one's empty. But either way, it's empty. Who cares? We're just going to go ahead and throw all of our dirt crafting patterns in there for right now. And say we're good with that. Okay, then we'll click here. And type in matrix, like so. And then we click on this. I said 1,000. What am I missing? 252 glass panes. Okay, so let's go ahead. Actually, we'll click on this. We will. Can I? I should be able to do it like that too, right? I might be able to. I might be able to. Let's go like this then. We'll go like this real quick and type in cable. We're going to take this out. And co we don't have any. Craft. No, we don't have any. Okay, so we need a crafting coprocessor real quick. The yellow thing, I believe. That's a crafting monitor. No, it's purple. There we go. We'll go like this real quick then. And make this, because I'm pretty sure. No. I need a pattern provider. No, don't I? Yeah, never mind. Not right thing. So let's go in here and throw that in here. Okay, so we don't have any of those. So let's go here and type in pattern provider. We need it. Where's it at? Right here. Let's go like this. Put that cable right there. And then if I put this here and take that off of there. I should be able to go in here, type in glass, right? So we could click on this, click on that, click on this to get this, right? And then if we put this one here in there, and I go here, type in glass, click on this, click 1,000, click next. Yes, I can. Sweet. And then I can click that. And that should just put all the glass in there, right? Is that what it's going to do? Okay, let's just find out. We only have one glass, though, it looks like. So, oh no, it looks like it's making it. But if I now type in glass, it doesn't show up 1,000 glass in here. So let's go ahead and click cancel on that then. And do we actually have 1,000 glass is the question. So if I typed in glass real quick. Yeah, so it said we made 1,000 glass, but I don't know where it put it. I have no idea where it put it. Because I would assume it would have went into here. Blocking. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm assuming it would have put it into there, right? I don't know how that works. I click on this. Like this one, yeah, it doesn't actually show. It just says pattern. It just says pattern provider. Would the other one say like advanced pattern provider? Why does this one only show a couple of things there? But like this one's attached to the crystal assembler, so that's why it's working there. I'm not sure. Go ahead and just break that then. Then if I click on this again, now we have the extended one. So for some reason, if I put that there, yeah. Not entirely sure, but I guess that's fine. We could always just go like this. Type in sand. And pull out sand. And I could always just go back here. Throw sand on there real quick. Like so. Until we start getting a whole lot of glass in here, right? Yeah, like look at all that glass we're getting. So I could let that just go for a while till we get a bunch of glass. Okay, fine, perfect. Then in here, we could type in glass press. I was just gonna say press U, but honestly, let's just click on this here and go like this. No. Okay, so if I go like this and just grab one glass and go like that, will it do it? No. Why is it not? I don't know what's going on with that. Glass pane. We'll go like that. For some weird reason, it was doing something else. Whatever, we'll go like that. There we go. Perfect. Now we got all that glass. Let's go ahead and take the sand out of there, just so we don't get any more. And then we'll click on this. We will put, I was going to say we'll put that in there, but no, we want to put glass pane in there. We'll just throw this in there for now. Throw this in here, and then when I go here and type in matrix, if I click on this and I say 2000 now, it can do it. Okay, then I could click craft. That'll make 2000 of those, which go into here. And of course, this is very, very slow. As you can see, you know, it's slow. That'll go into there. Which actually we need to take this out of here real quick and go over to this. Click add, click this, click submit. But now when we go here and we click this, this will now give us more nether stars. Of course, that's very slow. So we're going to do something to upgrade this, I think. For now, we're just going to let that run, but we're going to make... It's like this here itself can keep up. These here can't really. Like, these is slow, but you can look over there, that's already made. But again, that's also slow. We're going to do something else to speed that up quite significantly later. But for now, we're going to go in here. And we are going to, again, go back to this. And type in at hostile. Click on the simulation chamber. And go 1, 2, 3. And we are going to move it from here over to here, I think. So we're going to go like this and put this down. 1, 2, 3. We'll end up putting a fourth one down later, but let's go in here and type in item. We'll pull this out, press R on it so we can make some more. There we go. And then we'll have that like that. It can then come out of here like this. If I go in here, maybe B. Do I have any in here? I think all I got in here is blazing cables. Yes, so we need to go back in here, go at PAL real quick, take out some green ones. And we need to go up right here and up right there to get that power. Then we're going to need to go up there and up there to give... Actually, no. Really shouldn't need power for those. So... Yeah, and of course, you know, this annoying pickaxe that breaks everything. But we're fine. Okay. So we're going to click on this here. And go like this again. And for this, we are going to go... How do I do this? Because now that I have 3 of them, we're not really going to be able to speed it up because we only have that. So I would have to do some other stuff to speed it, to change it. So I don't think we'll end up being able to speed it up, which kind of sucks. At least speeding it up normally, which is fine, I think. I am going to go ahead, though, and put another one right here. And right here. And we are going to go ahead and destroy this. And that. Can I just, like... No, I can't. Okay. I was hoping I could just pick it up with this. I might be able to go like this, though. Type in exchange, grab this. type in cob, take that out, right click on that, hold G so I can take this down to 1. And nope, it won't let me do that. Okay, I thought so. I thought it might, but it apparently doesn't. Some of these things, they like to make it so you have to like mine them for years to get them up. Let's actually go ahead and take this, and this out. And break this one too. Okay, perfect. And then we need our axe. We can break that. Okay, perfect, perfect. And then we'll come over here to this, press B. Go like this, put this right here. Take that out of there. Weird that I was gonna say it's weird that it's not putting them in, but without the data modules, technically it's like there's nowhere for these to go, even though there's a place for them to go. Let's go like this. There we go. That's that. We need that to go there. And then somehow we want these. I think the way we'll do this is we're going to go like this. We're going to go here. Type in drawer again. We're going to go ahead and press R on this. Click on this. Apparently we only have enough to make 2 anyways, so we're going to go 2 there. 2 there like that, apparently. That's good because that actually works. We're going to link all of these because why not? Okay. And then we're going to take the loot fabricator, put it right there. There we could then put this right here. We do want we want at functional storage, we want our configuration tool as well, because we want to go ahead and lock this and lock that. And then we want to go into here, type in again at functional storage, grab out some of these. That's already got one, so it could have 65,000. Go like that with that one. Type in void for this one because we don't need 65,000 of those. So we will just void all the extra of those. And there you go. We can put that in there. That'll start putting those in there. And then we could go here like this. And then we need to go back in here. I'm going to click on this and go, what are we missing? We're missing quite literally everything. So let's go like, how am I missing all that wood? Oh, wait, never mind. Never mind. I know why. At Pong. Is it in here? Yes, it is. There we go. Let's go ahead, just grab this real quick. Just bring it in here. Put it right there. We'll link it. I don't need this on anymore, so it doesn't keep trying to do stuff and I accidentally mess up. So now if I click on this, right, and then I just click on this, it's just going to put those in, which is fine because I go like that. And I go like that. Make a stack of these. Yay! In which I could put that right there. Put this right here. Tell that to suck those out of there once we make those. And then link that. Put 2 of those on there. They could hold up to 2 million. That's way more than we're going to need, so we'll be fine. And then I think we're doing pretty good now. Now that we got that, we have Nether stars straight up just being made. As long as we got a lot of that. So let's go in here real quick again. Type in a matrix. Middle click on this. How many of these can we make? 'Cause we're going to need like or you know what? We needed like 100,000 of them, right? So let's go ahead in here real quick and type in Nether star. Why? Okay, and then we have these. So if I was to click on this as well, so we have 35 and it's 3 per. So if I could easily do 1,000 of them, I go like that. Click start. And that'll do another 1,000. So we still need another. We got 3,000. We need another 20 or 110,000. So let's go ahead then. Just go here and type in matrix. We'll click on this. Can I make 25,000? No, we are missing 1,000 clay. So can I make 10,000 for right now? No, I can't because we're missing 100 clay. Okay, so let's go ahead and go with 8,500 for now. We're missing that, so there we go. Go like that. Next, we'll make 8,100 of them then. There we go. So that'll do that, and we'll have that going for now. We could just let that keep going for quite some time, I think, then, right? Yeah. So that'll make that. That's got almost 10,000 in there, which will keep going and doing that. And if we wanted to, we could take our time here. Apparently we can't click on these two here, which is fine. But we did just use up a bunch of that time. But now if you look at this, that's doing that. Let's make it 64. So we would probably want to go here, press U on this, go like this. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And if we wanted to do that again, make sure that we have these here on it so that they can actually do it. And can we do it? I don't think we have enough time fluid. That's all the time fluid we have. Yep, we're down to 3 time fluid. Okay, but as you can see, now we're doing that. Look at how fast this goes up. We could do that, and that's it. Okay. But as you can see, we could do that at some point. We could now actually technically, if we did this, having it like this, we could speed this up. And to do that, though, is a whole process using something I am not 100% sure on. I know one thing we're going to need, and I don't know if we can make multiple of them or not. But we need a mob imprisonment tool. And we're going to need our stasis chamber as well. But let's go ahead for now and go to the ancient city. I've only looked this up once, so I don't know exactly how it works. Okay, but we need these things to go off. Yeah, come on, come on. I need you to call a warden. Thank you. Maybe. Maybe you'll call a warden. Eventually, anyways. We just need you guys to call a. Okay, I heard steps. I don't actually see a warden though. Okay, here he is. There we go. That's what we needed. Okay, so now I can go like this, and we'll go back home. And we are going to somehow do some stuff here. So we're going to need our stasis chamber. Stasis chamber. We should have one somewhere. I don't see it in there. Ooh, do we have it in here then? Do I have it here? I don't see the stasis chamber. I know we have one, because it was down there, and we picked it up. I just do not remember what I did with it. I put it in there? No, I did not. Okay. I don't think I put it in here. That should just be tungsten. Okay, stasis chamber. Is it in here? No, it's not. That's that generator thing. It's not in here. Don't see it in there either. Or in there. Okay. So we might need to make a new stasis chamber. Yeah, because I definitely don't see one there. Again, let's just press B. I mean, I could always type it in here, right? Yeah, so it's not in there. Okay, so what did I do with it? Is it in one of these? Yes, there we go. Okay, there we go. I knew it had to be somewhere. I knew it had to be somewhere. You know what? We're going to take our piglet, throw it in here. We got wither predictions that we need to get rid of. We're going to throw them in there. Again, stasis chamber, just to make sure how this works again. So show working area is the whole area above it. Okay. Let's go ahead and hit B real quick and turn our magnet off real quick because I don't want to. I have to deal with that in a minute. Okay. Of course, I just put that in there. I was going to put these in here. Okay, so we need to get power to it and other stuff. So if I press M right now, right? So we don't have those. If I click on chunks, we only have a couple force loaded, so we're good there. We could pretty much put it anywhere then. So I think I'm going to put it in one of the safest places I could put it for me, which is going to be down here. Yeah, I think we'll put it down here. So we'll go like this real quick and grab our building gadget. We need to change to a stone that we have. There we go. And then go like this and choose build to me, where we could just build out a little platform for now to put the stasis chamber on. I'll put it right there. Again, we're going to tell it show working area. And then we're going to build a box around it. We also need to get power to it, so we are going to go 2 in, 2 in to here. Click on this. Type in @pal. Grab out a gate. And then get power to it. Okay, perfect, perfect. We're also going to need some other stuff from it at some point. But I'm not entirely sure. Actually, no, for that we don't need anything. I don't think we'll need anything from it, so we should be able to go like this. For now, I'm going to go ahead and turn it off. Just so that we can get everything in here. Set up. Okay, but then we go here. Cob. Just gonna go like this. Take out a bunch of this cobblestone, and we're gonna make this out of all sorts of mismatched stuff because that's what everybody absolutely loves to do. Okay, so break that. Break that. And then we get this here, where we will bring this around like so. And we're just going to cover up all the way to the top of this for now. Like that. And that's as far as we're going to go for now. Okay, okay. So then I'm pretty sure we need to make something. So I don't think we even have it in. I don't think there's a quest for it. I'm pretty sure there's not a quest for it. I'm pretty sure I looked at it before. Industrial foregoing. Detector, fertilizer station. Wither maker, generator. Yeah, so there's not an actual thing in here from this. So we need to go in here and type in this. So we need to make a soul laser base. Can be used in AE2 interface to request souls. Souls can be accepted or accessed using AE storage bus on the top side. So we need to make this, which means we need some stuff. We're going to need to make another advanced frame because I'm pretty sure we don't actually have one. I go here and we apparently don't have one of those either. Okay. So we're going to need to go get one of those real quick, which I think we should be able to do real easily with this. You'll be able to just do that, right? Go here, go back to the ancient city, and try and find one. There's one right there. And we should be able to just break it with this. There we go. But I don't know how many it's if I press U on this, right? Okay, so it's just not going to show me. So it just the laser base is. I'm trying to remember this. Is the laser base the? So we have the laser drill, and then we combine the laser drill with the single base, right? Right, that is how it was. ether gas using a fluid drill with a purple lens. Stasis chamber, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Infinity charger, slaughter factory, plant, because I think, again, I'm trying to remember. Can't remember ever which one's which. So, laser drill was 4 drills and then the one base. Okay, so it's just the one base and then the drills. Okay. Okay, so yeah, we just need the single base. So we'll be able to do that. Okay. I just want to make sure that I didn't need multiple bases. Let's go back home. And then we need to come over here. And then we're going to go in here real quick and type in at. Okay, so we have 3 of these, so we're going to need, I think, just that. What's this? It's okay, so that's the fluid drill. Okay, so the simple machine frame. So we go with the simple machine frame, right? So U inside of that gives us that. So we need plastic, netherite, scrap, gold, and diamond. So plastic. Need 2 of that. Nether. Right, scrap. We need 2 of that. Gold. We need 2 of that. And diamond gear. We need 1 of those. Perfect. So then we should be able to go here, click on this, throw 1 of these in. Throw all of that in, and that should make that because it does only need the 500 for 1 of those. So we'll get that. And then we might take just a couple. We might just take all of those because I don't think. Well, no, because that should be getting us lots of uranium, right? Oh my goodness, I completely forgot about that. So it was getting us lots of uranium. But we have that. That was on. I completely forgot that was turned on. So, I mean, well, the good thing about that, though, is we now have, again, 22,000 that did not go into here. Ugh. That's just annoying. Because as this sits now, we are just waiting for everything, for this stuff. But, whatever. We could deal with that later. We can deal with that later. For now, we need to click on this. Click on this. Make another diamond gear. We're going to go ahead and just waste a bunch of diamonds real quick and make a bunch. And we're going to go like this and get that. But that is getting us that. So if we go in here, LASER, we need to get, again, the laser drills, which require the simple frames. So we're going to make a bunch of those. Is this set up to do that? Nope, it's not. Darn. Okay. So if we click R on this real quick, what do we need for those again? We need plastic, nether brick, iron, and gold. So iron, gold, nether brick, and plastic. And then we can click on here, go like this. We need 1 of them. We then need two of these. Two of these. Two of these. And one of those, right? Isn't that what it was? No, okay, never mind. It wasn't this one. It was the other ones, the pity frames. So we'll go like that and take out some pity frames real quick. Go like that, lock that input. Then I should be able to go like that and get all those in. Like so. Where's our that there? Go like that. And I'm going to go ahead and go like this real quick. And speed that up with that. And then do like this. So that goes super fast. And then we just go back and forth on this to get those. There we go. It's 26. That's more than enough. Okay, perfect. And that was just in time too. Okay, perfect. Okay, now we go here, click on this. Click on this, go like this. Put all of that back in here basically like so. And we had enough to make 9. What were we missing? Gold gears, right? So if we pressed R on this, and then this, and do that, and then we press R on this. And I'm just gonna, yep, go like that. Sure, whatever, 15, 24, fine. We'll go with that, okay. Then if we come down here, and go to this, if I go right here and we put this here, so that we can put this right here, and break that and break that. We could then take the laser drills, which face away from us, right? That's how it was? Yes. Go like that. Come on, I'm holding shift. Place it down. There we go. I like how it says there's that one's like no target. It might have just like this one. No target found. Yeah, it's because of the way it faced. Of course. So let's go like that. We'll break that. We'll break this. Let's go like this. Then and just break this like so. There we go. And then we could put these down this way, and then those down that way. And we actually, oh yeah, made apparently just enough. There we go. And then we can come up here and break those. There we go. So that should, now if we have a Warden down in there with a blue laser lens that we're going to need to go grab or make as well, that I completely forgot about till just now. Let's go here. Because I really don't feel like resetting this. I'm going to go like this and go in here. Type in this. and just go like this. And put that there. Just because. Okay, and then we need glass panes. We're gonna need some of those. And blue dye, right? Blue dye. Okay, and then I think we go like this with 4 of those in one of these. And that'll give us our blue lens that we could take down here. Which will go into there. Okay, now we just need to essentially... I mean, these will work without power, but with power they work much better, right? So, do we want to go in here? We'll go in here and go at POW real quick. We will grab out one more of these, I think, and then we'll go ahead and grab out all of those where we can go like this. And this is going to be super annoying, isn't it? You know what? I could just start right here. And we'll just go like this. Boom, boom. That's not where I wanted that. But I hope I have enough of these, and I hope I can actually get them placed in the right spot to actually put them all in. Okay, there we go. Click there. It's very finicky. Very finicky. We should have enough, I think. We'll go like that. That one goes there. That one goes there. There, there, there. Boom, boom, boom. And there we go. So they all have power now. Or technically could have power. I just need to put that on. And now they all have power. So now they all work faster or better, I believe. And so now if I go ahead and turn... I have to turn that back on, but I'm going to do it from back here, I think. If I do this and go like this, and turn this on, so it's always got power, and then we could put the Warden. I should be able to shift click and put the Warden there. And he'll do that. And then we'll start getting souls in here. Okay, perfect. And then we need to go in here. Click on this. Type in Warden. And go ahead and get rid of those. Okay, perfect, perfect. And then I believe we actually need to, in the stasis chamber, if we could click on it, we need to get the upgrades to put in there so that the Warden doesn't actually die. Let's go ahead, hide working area, because as you can see, he's slowly losing health. But that's fine right now. We want him to be losing health, because that's how we get souls. Okay, so let's go up here. We also want to come over here real quick and check. Okay, so we still got plenty of power. We're good there. We're good there, and of course we could always eventually put our other power back into the system and whatnot and do stuff like that. Okay. So, I'm trying to think now. We also want to go like this, figure out when we go back down there. Actually, wait a second. Could I click on this? Right click on this. Oh my goodness. Why did I not think about that sooner? Why did I not think about... Oh my... I just now realized I could do that. Okay. whatever. I know we want to go in here and type in soul, I think. There should be some like soul discs or something we can get, I believe. I'm not sure how we actually store the souls in the system or if we could just use it to access the souls that are. It might just be used to access the souls that are down there. But, anyways, we needed to come up here. We were coming up here to grab. I think we're going to go ahead and just grab all these for now. And head down here. I don't know what all could even go in the stasis chamber. But as you can see, he is losing health pretty quick. If I go like this and we put all that in there, as you can see, he is now healing for health a little bit quicker than he is losing health, which is perfect for us. And we can come up here, and you can see we now have souls stored in here. And I believe if we were to get those things and put the, make a lot more of them and get them put in here, because they were all made inside of the things, right? Add on. So if we get up to like this tier 4, which requires skulk and experience and netherite gears and stuff, but if we get up to making those, but they're all made in the dissolution chamber, so that's where that'll be a thing. But right now, we are fine. If we go in here, we can see that's doing that. He is getting health back, so we are fine there. We are now getting souls, so we're good. What are these other add-on things? For Steve's carts. Okay, don't need those. Don't care what they are. At SOUL, we'll click on this again, and this here is where we're going to need to make some of these soul pipes and stuff. So I should be able to click on this and this. And this. We're going to go ahead and make just 8 of these for right now. Soul surges, we're going to need some pistons, so let's just make some of those. And then we should be able to go here and go 1, 2, 3, 4 for now. 4 for now should be fine. We also need to go like this. And I think we're going to actually come up here first and make it so that I could actually do this the full way. We're going to go ahead, come up here. Go like this. I'm pretty sure we don't have any more interfaces, right? We do. We do. Okay, so I'm going to grab an interface. And put in interface right here. And then a cable. Go ahead, grab some smart cables, and we need an import. Actually, do we need the import bus? Because like this just connects, it doesn't actually have an import bus, so we shouldn't actually need an import bus. We should just need that. That's probably all we're gonna need. But so let's go ahead and try this then. If we go in here and type in wireless and click this, we are missing 2 Fluix pearls, so we actually need to make those real quick. So let's go ahead. And I was like, why do we need Fluix pearls? Because we need to make these. So we go like this, we'll go like that. Boom, that's 64 of them. Perfect. Go like this, click next, click start. Okay, but yeah, that didn't actually pull it out. Okay, so the interface wasn't what we were missing. Huh? It's not in. So did it work? I don't know now. If we go in here and type wire, I see this, but I don't see. Yeah, so like that. So it made them, but what did it do with them? So they're not in here, and they're not in here. Well, let's break that. And then be very annoyed at this, because, yeah, so let's actually cancel it. Let's click on this, and we'll go in here. Tell it to cancel. And then if I click on this and we click next, again, yeah, we're just missing booster cards now, so that's annoying. We somehow lost that. Well, let's just make a couple of those then. And then we'll try this again without the thing on it in the interface, and click next, click start. And if it does it the way it was doing it, I should now be able to come over here, click on this. Okay, there's 4 in there. Okay, so it did make them, it just didn't want to show them as in there. Okay. Okay, whatever. So we would now also need. So what does this actually say? It can be access with a storage bus on the top. Okay, so we would need the storage bus, but we're gonna actually go in here real quick, cancel on that. Go like this. We should have some. We have a storage bus in here. Okay, perfect. So we go like that. Okay, yeah, that's why we put the storage bus on there, right? But we are going to need to put, I think, go like this, put one of these here, click on this, take out one of these, since I could have, they're working the way they're supposed to now. Okay, then we go like this, go down here, and as you can see, he's back at full health, which is good. But I should be able to come to right here. Put the storage bus on there. The smart cable on there. The interface on there. The wireless thing on there. And connect it. Perfect. And now if I go in here and type in SOUL, as you can see, we have Warden souls in there. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So we are getting them, and they are in there, and you can see that's only like 42% of the way full. So, yeah, okay. We're good, though. Actually, we need to come back over here real quick, though. Press M. Zoom in, that is there. If we go like this, that chunk is not claimed, so let's go ahead, shift right click it, and say we are good. Okay, there we go. So now I should be able to come up here, go like this. We're going to come over to here, put this wireless thing here, this here, come over to here where we will break this one. I don't know if you have to have like a different controller for each one of these. I don't know. I might be getting this completely all wrong, and I might only need one. I don't know for sure. Okay, but if we go like that, and we click on this right now, everything is still in use, which is good. So now I should be able to take this out of here and put it on there to request souls. But I might still need a exporter. I'm not sure. I don't remember this part. Oh, actually, no. We click on this. And actually, we want to go in here real quick. Type in soul. Press A on this, so it puts it over here. Click on this. And bring it over to here. So it does that, and then we could actually come back over here and just press A on it. So that way there we have Warden souls, and that's the only thing that this interface will deal with. And then if we go like this, and then we get these soul surges. Okay, apparently we put the soul surges on first. Okay. Either that or we don't. Either that or the soul pipe might be used slightly differently. I don't know. Well, we'll find out. Let's see if I click that. Okay, yeah, so that does connect. So if I do that, you can see that runs a lot quicker. And then I should actually be able to click on this down here, break that, and that. And then we'll break this like this. I should then be able to go like this as well. Nope, didn't want that there. Didn't want that there. Stupid game. We want it down here. Again. Why aren't you putting stuff where I'm looking? There we go. Should be able to go like that. We go in here, click on this to make one more of these. Really, actually, I can make two of these for this, right? So that this goes faster. But that's fine for now. We could just go like this. Put that on there. That'll do that. And then we can cover those back up like so. And there we go. We have speedy things now. So that's going quite a bit faster. And if we wanted to, we could technically speed them up even more by taking these and separating them so that we could actually just have whatchamacallit, again, I couldn't get the import exports to work. If I could get those to work, I would only need that, and we could just basically go on one side of this with the import export and the interface and make it so that all of this just goes to where it needs to go. But as you could see, though, this technically didn't need to go quite as fast, but we're getting there. We're getting even more nether stars now. That's doing that. So that'll do that. And then this, so I'm pretty sure these really don't have a purpose, right? If we press U on these, yeah, they didn't have a purpose. We could use them to make ender pearls or end stone or dragon heads, which we don't need dragon heads because, oh, well, sure, we got dragon stones there. Yeah, so we're actually doing good. And yeah, as we know, we took this down so we could do some other stuff. I mean, 63 of those is actually well more than what we need. And yeah, so we have nether stars producing much, much better, much quicker. I think our biggest concern now, really, though, is fluorite. Like, if I click on here, what are we looking at for FLU? We have that much, but we are going to go ahead, actually click on here real quick and type in at fun. Again, nope, we put them in our bag. And go like that and put that on there. So that all of the fluorite can hopefully get put into there. There we go. We are now cooking with stuff. Yeah. Yeah, we're definitely cooking with stuff. Okay, perfect. So then we go like this. We don't need this anymore. This could all go in here. That can go in there. That can, that can, that and that and this. And yeah, and of course the other thing we could do with these, I believe we could also technically use them to speed up other machines, such as these growth accelerators for like that to make that even faster. We could, I don't even know if we could use it to like accelerate a whatchamacallit here in a reactor. It sounds dangerous, but yeah. But I'm pretty sure we could use it to like accelerate any of these things if we wanted to. And yeah. We could even technically use it to accelerate this even further. But we're not that worried about it. We could use it to accelerate that, but that's whatever. We couldn't get that to work anyways, the way we wanted it to. And we might actually be able to use that, though, to accelerate like this stuff here. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, so we actually don't want those in there. We could just put them... No, it's not going to let us put in there. Okay, whatever. Go ahead and just hit B then. Just put it in here for now. Okay. But with that, we can now super accelerate anything as long as we have the souls, which we come down here now. I don't know how fast this is actually using these souls. So if we go here, we're at 63. And I can't really tell if it's going up and then down and then up and then down. I mean, of course, we could always accelerate this as well and do some more, and we could put better things inside of here. You know, again, there's the tier 4 add-ons, but we could do that to keep him even healthier if we wanted to. But yeah, we're going to go like that. And then we're going to go ahead, click on this real quick, and type in glass. Just grab out some glass real quick. And put a cap on here. So that we can't fall in. Not that that's a bad thing if we fall in, but it's a, you know, it's just annoying getting out. Okay. Well, we're good there. I do think if I wanted to, I might need to make a better... I'm tempted to go into here and get all of this stuff transferred into our system as well. Ooh, that seems like a lot of work, though. That seems like a lot of work, but I was thinking we could also do it with the XP fluid then. And yeah, because I mean, like right now, I mean, we actually, I was about to say, are we actually still getting some here? But no, we're not, because this is technically turned off right now. Turn that back on. And break all of that. And then do that. And then that is back on. Okay, perfect. What was in this backpack? Disc, warp scroll, some stuff, and yeah, cool. But that one actually down there is actually technically essence and not XP fluid, right? But yeah, but with this, where right now I put these gems back on there, so I should be able to, if I went and, actually those gems are on our backpack as well, but I should be able to go like this and toss all these out now that I don't really need them anymore, so that we don't have them packed full in there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then we also, I'm going to click on this compacting setting, and we're going to grab the iron, put it in here, and just make it so it doesn't compact any ingots anymore. And I think we'll be good there. Okay, but then we're also going to go ahead, grab a bunch of wool. And we're just, yeah, going to get that wool put in the system. Anything else in here we might actually need right now? I don't think so. We got plenty of redstone upstairs, I believe. Right? You know, if I click on, well, actually, let's go here. Compacting redstone, we'll put that there as well. And add redstone dust to that so it stops compacting the redstone dust into whatever. Oh, we missed this, so we'll throw that out. Means we missed that one, we'll throw it out. And then that one. And that one. Those ones could have been useful. They were blue. Oh well. Throw that out. And then, yeah. So we might link this at some point as well to our storage and do some stuff. So we have that down here. 'Cause there's a lot of stuff, a lot of useful stuff in there. I mean, if we would have had it connected before, this would have been so much easier way back when we were doing whatever it was that I was doing with it. Okay, but let's go ahead, throw this in here. And what do we want to do? Because we haven't actually really done anything star-wise today, right? We just got stuff ready. I mean, we got nether stars going a bit more, because again, we needed 100,000 nether stars, right? For whatever it was that we need nether stars for. This 15 blocks of triple compressed. Let's cough real quick. And yeah, so we needed 111,537. And that's why it says, please, I'm begging you, use hostile neural networks. Do that. It is much faster with this. I mean, that's already another 1,000. I mean, this isn't sadly going fast enough to keep up. So, one of these is well more than enough for 4 of these, apparently. Can't be simulated. System energy levels critical. Oh, well, yeah, on that one, that makes sense. Let's press B. Because I apparently did not put that in. There we go. Now it's got power. But I mean, you can see they're going at a decent pace. I don't know if I can... I mean, I know I could go like this. And speed them up even more with that. And like, it's almost instant then. As you can see, they're going up quite a bit quicker. But this here, it's going up quicker. But like right now, I don't really think I even need this soul surge put onto here. It would make more sense to like do something. Yeah. Either way, though, this is a much better way for that. I'm going to go like this real quick so I don't forget it later. Boom. Wrong button. Wrong button. There we go. Don't need chunk border overlay on. Yeah. Okay, so do we want to try what do we need for some stuff? Because again, we still technically don't have. I mean, I said I finished it, but we don't have the dark tank full of Eclipse Ember fuel. Eclipse Ember fuel again. I don't know how we. I don't remember. Let's see how we get that and see if we could actually do that quickly. Okay, so we go in there. Eclipse Ember fuel again was by putting goo unrefined ember next to that, which was made by Void Flame, which was made by unrefined Void Flame, which was made by Blaze Ember, which was made by unrefined Blaze Ember, which was made by the poly whatever fluid with Blaze Ember things thrown in it. So we need to make some of the Blaze Embers. And the Eclipse Embers. Right? Because it's Blaze Equip. Yeah. So it's just those two levels. Okay. So if I go in here and we click. Actually, technically, I'm going to click on this real quick as well. Then we click on this, click on this, click on this. And we need these as well. So if I click on here, we're going to need a lot more Blaze Gold. We're going to need a lot more Blaze Gold, which we get from raw Blaze Gold, which was gold around the rock. Okay. Let's go ahead in here as well and type in goo and see what goos we have. That's Void Shimmer, Shadow Pulse, and Blaze. I don't remember what the one we have out here is. Wherever it was that I put it. Right here, which is this one. This is the Shadow Pulse. So we're going to click on this here. Type in goo again. Grab out Shadow Pulse because that should be the best one. We need a shovel. We'll go like this. There we go. Okay, so then we're going to need blocks of gold and some other stuff as well. So we're going to grab a bunch of stuff we need. Let's see, there's a stack of blocks of gold. And that's just to get the... Actually, how do we get these again? From this, which was... Huh. Okay, so I'm confused with some stuff again. So with these... We get these via the quest of Eclipse Fuel. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to go through the quest here in a minute, I guess. Or quest book in a minute to figure this stuff out. So yeah, let's go ahead and open up the quest book then and get some stuff figured out. We're probably going to need stuff anyways. Let's see. Just dire things. Okay, so the primordial coal looks like we need to make that in order to get the blaze ember. So the primordial coal is a new material added by just dire thing. Actually, requires spreading goo on a coal block using tier 1 glue or higher. Okay, so we just coal blocks. Okay. So we need blocks of coal. So if we go in here and type in coal, as you can see, we don't have any. Although, why do I hear... Why does it sound like that Warden is out? I mean, he's still in there. So I'm a little bit confused there. Like why I don't know. I don't know. I mean, yeah, he was still in there, right? And let's go see what his health is then. Oh, come on, game. Let me. There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot we put this glass here. Huh. Let's go ahead and press E again, then click here and type in Warden. I guess we'll just go like that and we'll just muffle all of the Warden sounds. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. I mean, he was still just sitting there, so I'm assuming the stasis chamber is working fine. But we do have a issue now with this. I'm going to assume. Okay, good. We have blocks of coal in here. I could take some of these out. Okay, perfect. Okay. I was gonna say all of our coal's gone, but yeah, it's because it was in there. Okay. So let's go like this real quick, and we'll go 1, 2. Put shadow pulse there and there. And then this all around it. Like that. And then let's check our skulk that we have. SKU. We apparently don't have any, so let's go ahead and go get some ancient city. Go here. There we go. Grab that. Grab that. That should actually be more than enough, I think. We'll go back up home. Go here. Let's go ahead and take our shovel off. Click on this. I should be able to feed you that. And then put that there. To get this stuff to be the fancy coal stuff, whatever it said. The primordial coal, which then I go like this. And then boom, boom. And just make a bunch more. I don't know how much we need, so I'm just going to tell it to make another full stack. That should give us another like 40 something, right? There we go. Once that's done, we'll break that like so. And then we will swap it out for gold. Where we will then put gold on all of this. Like so. Actually, I didn't want that there. I wanted the gold there. Okay. Then we could break this with this once that's done. Wonder why this one doesn't seem to like last as long as like this one. Like this one I've already gotten multiple things off of without having to refeed it. But this one I have to refeed. Unless it's just random. Okay, yeah, so like that one just screamed, so I'm assuming it's now going to want to be fed again. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll get this once it's all done. Okay, so there's more blaze gold stuff. Okay, so we have this primordial coal, right? Primordial coal. Who knows what it does? Okay, let's click on here. So we can click on here, which gives us this. Okay, and then Blaze Ember. Blaze Ember is a new material added by Just Dire Things. Blaze Ember is acquired by performing. Uh, okay. So it's yeah. So we'll go in here. We'll press this. We'll press U on that. Go like this. Shift click. That'll give us 9. We could then take these 9 and put them right here, like so, and then just go ahead and for funds, put it right here. There we go. We'll feed that, and that'll be good there. Okay, perfect. And we'll need some of this to stay blaze ember. So we're gonna go ahead and keep 16 of it, I think, and then we'll press. No, we're at the. We'll probably end up. So I'll go like this, and we'll end up keeping 4 of them and hope that's enough for now. It's probably not. Okay, let's go ahead. Do that, and yeah, we're probably definitely going to need a lot more, is my guess. Because if we needed a full tank, which is going to be 16 buckets, and we get 1 bucket per. Probably just 1 bucket uh, per blaze ember. Which is going to be my guess, anyways. Ooh, then we have Void Flame as well. I forgot about the Void Flame because I was like, I just saw the Ember. Oh my goodness. But yeah, this is going to take quite a while to do, I think. Because we got this now, so we'll get this. And then to get this is going to be the same thing we just did, which we go like this. And press U on this and click on this. Go like this. That'll go over top of that. And then we need one of these. Do we have any of those actually? Let's find out. Catalyst. So yeah, we do have some. So again, for this though, we go like this, right? Boom. Take this. We'll go here. I don't think there's any water in here, right? Oh, we do have water in here. Okay. But we do have a water bucket right there, so we can just grab it out. Go like this. Put the water bucket in there. Magnet is off, right? Yes, magnet is off. So we could throw that in there. And we'll go like that to get that. And have that apparently not land in there. Oh, wait, actually, what did we need to do with... Oh, with that, that needs to go next to a thing, right? Next to one of these. So let's go ahead and dig this up real quick. We'll go like that and put it down there. And we're going to need some of this stuff. So we'll go like this. We'll go like that. We'll put this right here. Put that right there so that it crawls its way into this stuff. And then we'll have our blaze fuel. We go like that, take it up, go like that, take a void flame, put it in there, let it turn into void flame. And of course, while it's doing that, I'm going to run over here real quick. That one's empty. We'll break it up. And it's void flame fuel. We'll be able to go like that and put it in, and then take the eclipse ember and put it in. And this is the process. It's just going to take a while to do. Once this gets done, I can grab this eclipse fuel, put it down, and apparently you can't pick up fuel off the ground with that bucket, or with that. So we just wasted a bucket of it. Okay. Well, I could put that there, though, and we'll be fine. But I could also, right now, go ahead, break this, break that, break that. Let's go ahead and do something just that's annoying. Go ahead, come up here. I'll break this sink from up here and bring it over here real quick. Put it right there. And go like this. Get this and go 1, 2, 3, 4. And we only have 3 of these, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Let's go ahead and grab these blocks of coal as well. And just start making some more. So that's that. We could then grab this one here and go boom. Break this with this. Just make a bunch more. And this is going to take a while for us to do, so we'll come back once I get everything needed. Well, then, if all calculations are correct, once this is done, I should have it. That took quite a bit longer than I thought it would. I mean, I knew it was going to take a while, but I had to go get more blocks of coal. But as long as I get 2, I can put that in there and that in there. And I only need the 2 more. Bucket's full. Grab that, put that in there, grab that, put that in there, and as you can see, I now have a dark tank with full eclipse ember fuel. That's exactly what it was we needed, right? Just double checking real quick. Let's click on this and this and this, and we'll click on this and this. Of course, I didn't even realize that I could get more from right here. Yeah. Yeah, well that's a whole thing, right? Yeah. Wonderful. Either way, whatever. We could get that because again, right here we needed dark tank full of that. Just click on this here again, the Philosopher's Fuel dark tank, Eclipse Ember Fuel. And that is again Eclipse Ember Fuel dark tank, perfect. We are good to go there. So I can now bring it over here. And now we are officially done. With Evilcraft, we should now be done with just Dire Things then as well, I believe now. Cause just Dire Things was... I don't remember where that's at on this list. I mean, it should be on this list of stuff, right? So we got that. We got the micro missiles. We got this other stuff. We got this. We got that. We got all this. We got this stuff here. No, just our things. We still need the paradox machine, which is the annoying thing because we need to go do our stupid thing with the one thing again. Okay. What do we need though for 64 magmatic generators? Again, so that's going to be 8 of the 8 times, which is a lot. Again, I don't remember. I don't know if did it actually tell us how many we needed. It doesn't actually say, although so that generates at 2,000 a tick, right? So if we were able to make multiple of these, we could easily feed these if we got if we made ourselves an infinite lava card, and that would basically give us infinite power then, because we would never run out of power because these would always have fuel in them because we'd have infinite amount of lava. I might look into doing that. I mean, 2,500 a tick is not a lot, but if we are able, I mean, it could transfer 32,000 and it holds, let's see, 32 million, and it's free, basically, as far as lava goes. If we get everything we need to make it. Again, a 64 times. So if we said again, that's an 8 times, so we need 8 times 8 times, and that's just 8, so it's 6, so it's just 64. Okay, so yeah. So it's just 64. I just wanted to double check and make sure everything was right. Okay. But we need obsidian generator and all that. Okay. So that's going to be a thing. Let's go ahead. Come over here. We want to make pattern. We're going to click on this and click that. We are missing 28 of those. Okay, apparently we can't do that. So let's just go down to 50. Click start. Take out the 50. We'll go in here. Okay, then we'll throw these in here. Then we're just going to go here real quick and type in gener 8 work so that we could get to this here. And we'll go like this. And we'll make a crafting recipe for that. And then I accidentally clicked on that one. That was what I wanted to do. I wanted to click on this. So we can make one of these. I am going to actually put some of this stuff back into the computer because we don't need it anymore. Like so. And then I click on this and click this and then this. We go like that. There we go for that. And then the diamond generator. We need the gold generator. Like so. And then if I press R on this, go like this. Get the iron generator. And then we press R on this to get that. There we go. So we now have all of those. I should be able to click on here. And I wish I could just shift click and have them go into this stupid thing, but they don't seem to do that. And I don't feel like going and finding the process or opening up the thing to be able to click on it easier. Okay, there we go. Go like that though. Okay, then we go here, type in magma. And if we click on this, right? And then we go here and type in 64 and click next. Ooh, we actually have what we need to make that 64. So let's go ahead and click start on that. And that'll make all 64 of those real quick. There we go. Perfect. And we can click on this. Go like that. And actually, I want to just make sure echo. Let's go ahead. We need to go in here real quick. echo. We have 12 of them in here. Okay, so that should be fine. We'll still have some left. Okay, perfect. And then we need times 64, which means we just need this conduit. Which means we need the Nautilus shells, which means we go like this because we have everything we need to make those. And we'll just make a couple of those. And then we can click on this. Click on this. Go boom for that. And then we can click on here. And we also got our 64 times magma generator. And that was honestly cheap. I don't remember putting the sand in here. I thought I put sand in here. Whatever. I'll go like this real quick. And there. Okay, there we go. So that's clean there. So we got this all cleaned up. Okay, so we got everything in here so far that we still need. We have extra echo shards in here. That was good. I completely forgot about those. So we have the magmatic generator now, which we go here. We can click on this, which gives us another 8 times. And a dark tank full of lava, which is whatever. But if we go down here, okay, I wasn't sure if. Okay, so that just gives us some more lava and experience and stuff. But that's fine. I am curious though. The generator that we have, not in there, in the mining dimension, right? Which is probably out of energy. Oh, hey, it's actually apparently not out of energy. We still got stars and it's still going. I don't know exactly how fast overall it's going, but it's going. And I have no idea where it's at because it doesn't say where it's at. Actually, no, never mind. It's not going. The other stuff here, that's from the other thing. So this is now finished with whatever the heck I had it doing here. Okay, that's fine. But we can now go like this then, I guess. So let's go ahead, turn it off. Grab this card here out. But yeah, this is the ×8 Nether star. And it's using up Nether stars. But if we made it so that we can use up magma instead, would be better in a way. But, you know, it's not a big deal. Okay, so let's go ahead. Shift click on there for our first area. Come over here. Right click there for our first corner. Go way out over here for our second corner. Go like this and change this to 256 again. And change this to -128. There we go. And then we can just put this back in the computer. Like so. And turn it on. And it's still getting dirt, which is fine, I guess. Who cares? Back to home. But yeah, but now if we come over here and we actually look at this, you can see it's getting a lot more of everything, which means this thing's also going to start working crazy. We could also break that. Okay. How are we looking over here? We're down to 3,000. So we already got 6,000. So we've already like more than doubled our actual Nether stars, right? Yeah, so we're already up to 9,000. So we've done a lot more of those. Okay, we could also go Yeah, we could do some stuff. But yeah, I think one of the next biggest things we're actually going to need to work on again is going to be arse, because we are going to need one heck of a lot of stuff. Well, actually, wait, I want to click on this because we're gonna need this. You blew up the rainbow furnace, just lit TNT right next to it. Are you mad? That took so many furnaces and resources and you just blew it up. Did you at least get something good from it? Rainbow coal? Coal that lasts forever? Actually, that's pretty worth it. Okay, okay. So this is... So a rainbow coal is a coal that lasts for... I mean, it's got like a bar underneath it, though. But is it a coal that'll actually last forever? Or does it have time? I don't know. I mean, we're still gonna have to make one, which kind of sucks because I mean, we got two rainbow furnaces in there. We got this rainbow furnace. I'm gonna have to make another one so we can blow it up to get that rainbow coal. Okay, so that's how we're going to get the rainbow coal for right there. Okay. We got all of this, we got all of that. We still need a lot of stuff here to do this and get all of that stuff working for modular machines. We got all of this, the antimatter and the gravitational unit still to do. All of this over here is done. We still have to jump into Roots Classic for whatever that is. We got a lot of stuff here to make with this quantum computer and making these quantum things and this and all of that. So that's still a bit of work to do to figure that out. And then there's this quantum ring by combining processors and an energy cell and any dense cable we can. I don't know what that actually means. Actually, we might be able to make that pretty easy. Let's go in here real quick. Type in quantum ring, and what are we missing for that? We're just missing a dense cable. So if I actually click on that, we actually go here real quick, type in cable. Real quick, we're gonna actually just go like this. I could just go like that. There we go. Dense cable, quantum ring. Boom. So there's the quantum ring as well. So we could take that and throw it into there and be good. Okay, I'm going to break that. Put this right there. We are going to go like this here. Click on this and go fluid. No, we don't have any fluid cables in there. Okay, so let's go over here then and click on this. And click on this and click on that. There we go. Boom, put that right there. We then need our wrench. If I could do that. That'll fill that up, which will then make 300 a tick of power. Which is, I'm guessing, just being sucked out of the system instantaneously. Because everything else is using power, right? Okay, so let's actually look at our power here too. We are down to 17 of those. Let's see. Uranium. I'm going to click U on that and then click on this. And make just a couple more of these to throw in there. There we go. Perfect. I could also technically, if I wanted to, bring this. I'm just going to bring this over here and throw it right there, because why not? Then let's go here, type in yellow, and start pulling some of this out of here and putting it in there. And then we're going to go like this here, type in cable. If I click on this and go 10 and click next and then click start, that'll make 10. And then we could type in export like so. There we go. I'll take one of those out of there. And then we will put this here, put this here, go boom, boom. And put this on the side there where we tell this that it can export that into there. If we click on this, that shouldn't be doing anything, but this should now be able to. Of course, that might be doing something we don't want it to do actually, because it's an import-export, right? It could actually be working properly in a way. So let's take that off. We'll click on this. And we'll type export like so. Find the actual export bus, click on this, go like this. Go like that. And then that's going up. Okay, perfect. And then we click here, grab out some acceleration cards, throw them in there. And that'll start exporting all that into there, which exports it into here, which exports the fizzle fuel into there. And let's check how much space we have for that fuel anyways, because we come over here, open this up. As you can see, this here, we have one of 5 types, but we only have 9,000, or basically 10,000 out of 1 million that we could put in there. So we got plenty of that going. Nice. Nice. Perfect. So we have that doing that. Can I put, what goes in here? Fuzzy and crafting and induction. Okay, so that's nothing. That'll let us pull this out faster, which works for me. I do wish we can get it in here a little bit quicker, though. I mean, that's working as fast as that can. That's working as fast as it can. That's probably working as fast as it can now. So I'm assuming we're going to run to the problem of not enough fluorite again at some point. But that's fine. That's fine. Okay. So now we're at a point with this as well where this is doing this. It's going slow, but it'll do whatever it does. Those are voiding now. This is doing its thing. So really, the only way to get this to go faster would be to make a bunch more of these. Maybe put them... yeah, I'd have to figure that out later. Anyways, we got a fair amount done, even though we got not a lot done in... Well, actually, no, I'd say we got we got 2 things done in here, right? We got this quantum ring done, which gives us another inscriber. We got the magmatic generator done. And we got the process of making nether stars sped up quite significantly. So, I think we overall did a relatively good job. I think my next process overall, though, might be something with this. Maybe so we can get these going, because we do want to get the ability, because again, if we go here, this was energy card, right? I don't know. Contains 106 million FE. So we got a lot of power in there too. Like a lot of power in there, and we could always make it bigger so that we could then turn this thing back on to be able to turn this thing back on. And yeah. I'm assuming all of our waste is already gone. I can't go check because I covered it up. But yeah, then we have this stuff here that needs this stuff, the fluorite dust. We have, I mean, a decent amount in some of these. That one doesn't have any, but you know what it is. You know what it is. So we'll come back next time. I think next time we will jump into possibly roots. See what we got to do for this. We might try to finish up this quantum computer. And maybe even build this Patrick Star. I think those are our next 3 things to work on. Plus, we also have, again, the lightning orbs and stuff here from Iron Spells to do, which will take a little bit of work, I think. So, yeah, I think we'll come back next time. We might just do Roots and Iron Spells or Roots and Patrick Star, and we'll have that. I have a feeling we are still really far off on diamonds and emeralds. We needed 5 more of these. So as you can see, we're still really far off on that. And emeralds, we are still probably super far. Yeah, you can see we're ridiculously far off on that. Because with that, we still need 9 of these. So we are still 300,000 off on that, on both of them, pretty much. Okay, so we'll come back and get roots and other stuff done. I'll do some stuff to possibly see about getting some more diamonds and emeralds even quicker. And we'll come back. I might even use this. Let's check something real quick. I know I'm getting distracted. We're trying to sign out. I'm getting distracted. Diamond. So if I click on that and we go to, I don't see it in here. I wonder if it's diamond ore that we would get. So if I click on that laser base. So if I put a light blue laser lens in there, that would start getting us some diamond ore, which we could possibly get from this as well if we went ahead and did some of that. Ooh, we might do that too. Emerald ore, I'm assuming is going to be the same thing, just a lime laser light, which, isn't that what we got in here? Ooh, it is. We have the lime laser lens in there, so let's check something real quick here. If we go here, ore, I don't see us getting emerald ore though. We could it could just be too low, right? Because we're at 10, so minimum is 5, maximum is 29, and any, well, let's see, whitelisted biome, it says whitelist dimensions any biome, so we'd have to be in one of those biomes. Okay, so we are definitely not in any of those biomes. We are in the rocky meadow, not a regular meadow. Darn. Okay, so that's why we're not getting any of that. And then next rarity information is basically anywhere from Y0. So basically, really, we can get it from anywhere as long as we had it in one of those, but we don't have it in one of those, so we're fine there. The lens of the miner, I mean, we could do what Chosen Architect did and set up a huge atomic reconstructor thing, but that's just a dangerous amount of work. And then, of course, we could always throw in this dimensional mine shaft, and I'm assuming if we had like this one and we put this in here, can we combine this with an eternal? Yeah, we'd be able to combine it with an eternal stella to make a eternal one that wouldn't actually ever break. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Please enjoy your day, night, doing whatever you're doing, wherever you're at. As always, force your friends to watch. And at this point, we wanna do it again and say, if you like the video, like the video. If you want to subscribe to the channel for some more. I do have another video coming out soon from a different mod pack for you guys to determine whether or not you would like me to continue it or not. It is a brand new-ish one. It just released from its beta and whatnot and stuff, and it's in a released form, and it's only on like version 1.1 or 1.2 or something. I don't remember exactly, but it's very early in its days. But it looks like it might be fun to do after this, and I'll put that first video out and let you guys decide. And yeah, if you don't want to miss it, of course, like the video, subscribe so you could see more, and of course, I don't think I've ever said it, but hit the bell. Yeah, do it. Do it. You want to. You also want to subscribe for your friends and then hit the bell for them just because. And yeah, anyways, peace out. See you all next time for some more.